Yo, I'm back in this hole, man. G Money back on the mic, bro. Now listen, I know it's been a long fucking time since I made a vid. I don't even know how long, but as you see, young man sporting a new look. You feel me? I chop my shit like it's been like 2 or maybe coming up on 3 weeks now. Um, had to go. It had to go because um, in MMA practice we go to the ground a lot and it's just really annoying, bro. Like the hair be getting pulled, and I'm tired of that shit. And I was contemplating it before, but just happened to go through with it. You feel me? It was a little adjustment, but I'm liking it now. You feel me? Um, it's besides the point though. That's nonsense. Uh, I wanted to share with y'all how to achieve anything in this reality in the world that we live in. Now, have an open mind. You feel me? Just use your own brain, bro. This is the way the mind works. Anything that you think is what's coming to you. Anything you put out is what you get back. So the way to go about it, right? And this is directly tested, bro. Like this, if you pay attention enough in your own life, you will see what I'm talking about. You think of your ideal, right? The thing that you want to attain or achieve or whatever it is that you're imagining happening, right? The thing you want to see done. You imagine it in a state where you're relaxed and calm. You feel me? You could do this before bed. Um, you could do this off the wake. In any situation where you're just comfortable, you feel me? You could be sitting down, laying down, doesn't really matter. Just be relaxed, you feel me? Be comfortable. Be in a place where you're not going to get bothered, you know what I'm saying? This way your mind can actually focus because you're not just relaxing doing nothing. You're thinking, you're trying to get into a very deep state of thought. It's very possible once your body's relaxed and your mind is calm. Focus on your breathing first. That's close to where your rhythm wants to be, right? But obviously, do it your own way, you feel what I'm saying? But just relax. Think of your ideal, focus on it, okay? Now, I'm not going to give a specific time because if you're new to this, it's going to be an adjustment, you feel me? Like you're not going to be able to focus at first. You might not be able to sit still, and it's important that you sit still and like really relax because in a sense like I wouldn't say like you're leaving the body, but you're sort of you're letting the body rest while the mind does the work in the situation. So, in a sense, yeah, like your focus is leaving your body. So, you want to just breathe and then eventually, after you're focused on that for long enough and you're thinking of your ideal, um, the breathing sort of becomes like in the background, it's just happening, right? Focus on your ideal any amount of time. As you get better, you'll be able to go for longer and longer, and then you'll notice your results start to be better, or you're just more clear and you're more open-minded to where you can notice when your ideal actually comes to you in the real world now, or not in the real world, but as an external instead of just inside of your mind. So after you've done this beginning part, now you need to give the world action. Um, it's not necessarily about putting yourself in the right place. You just need to put out vibration now at this point because you've tuned yourself to the frequency in your mind already, right? So your brain is automatically bringing this closer and closer to you. Your frequency is now resonating. Well, how do I actually put this in a good way? The thing that you were thinking about attracting is now going to resonate with the frequency that you're giving off. So if your mind is open enough in the moment when it comes, you're going to be able to see it and you'll be able to realize that you just put the fucking scientific method basically uh into demonstration right there, exactly what you did. But like I said, you need to have an open mind with this, and it's not, I ain't even gonna say it's not easy because it is kind of easy. The only difficult part is the distractions. Because if you don't put yourself in the right environment for this, it's not gonna work. And if you don't put yourself in the right headspace, it's not gonna work. You really have to actually sit down and focus on one single thought, or not one single thought, but the single thing that you wish to bring about, regardless of what it is. Um, and there's no limitation with this. You feel me? Whatever it is that you seek, this is how you bring it about. It's just you focus your thought at one point, right? Focus it enough to where you have it in your mind, and now this is what you see. Like, you're going to see it if you focus on this. You just have to have an open mind and make sure that nothing distracts you from this ideal. I'm not saying once you're done meditating on it that you have to keep thinking about it all damn day, but keep your eyes open for it is what I'm trying to say, because it will appear to you in some way. And then once it does, you repeat the process over and over again, because this is the way people attain stuff. Guys, like, anybody who's ever achieved anything, bro, like, it all has to happen in the mind first. Like, they're not just doing shit. Like, even guys will say, like, oh, they just started playing basketball because it was fun or blah blah blah. But when it becomes like an obsession and a goal that they really want to improve at, this is the natural thing that happens. The difference is some people don't notice what's happening so much, because a lot of people's minds be, I don't necessarily want to say on autopilot, but at least in my experience, this is not a knock to anybody, because this shit happens to me. When I'm in my deepest like levels of thought, at times there's like entire conversations I have with myself in the mind that I forget. And maybe I don't forget them forever. Like, sometimes things will remind me of, oh shit, I was thinking about that the other day. It's the same shit I'm saying. I thought about it. It came back to me. Surprise, surprise. That's exactly how it works. But you'll notice this. Like, sometimes you'll be so deep in thought that like you completely forget what you were just fucking thinking about. And that happens a lot. Like, especially if you get distracted like mid meditation. That's why you have to be very careful when you're doing this. And I probably should have gave the word of caution in the beginning, but be very careful with this, because like I said, bro, there is no limitation on this. Like, your mind can bring about literally absolutely anything when it's in the right state, which is why you need to be very, very careful when you're relaxed, and you're trying to put this in order that you know exactly what it is that you want to bring. So my recommendation is you can have like a mantra. I don't really like to use this word. People use this fucking word a lot. But basically, bro, just write one sentence. You feel me? I can this, or I can that. I will this, I will that. I am this, I am that. Things like that. One that I specifically use is I am the master of myself. I like that one. I got other ones. I can be what I will to be. That's from the Master Key. I'm attracting what I want. I can control my mind. I am fully controlling my mind. You don't have to be so broad. Like, obviously, these are pretty, you know what I'm saying, broad ones. But it works for specific shit too, bro. Like, you can really, like, I am the best fighter in the world. I'm a true champion. I'm a hero. Whatever it is you truly seek to be, bro. Like, it's only a question of who you are and what you want. You feel me? And the dedication is also an important thing. Like, just having the mental part down isn't necessarily like, it's a hard part, but I'm not saying it's the hardest part, only because depending on your goal, some stuff is just naturally going to take more energy than others, because you're coming from a place where, like, if you weren't initially focused on this for all that time in the past that you spent manifesting all this other shit, some of that stuff still might be trying to catch up to you, because this is all thought, and the energy never really goes away, like, unless like the thing comes about, and you know, you start to change your thoughts about whatever the fuck the situation was in the past that you were manifesting. But like, depending on the goal, you're gonna have to work harder for certain shit. Like, you're not about to just, you know what I'm saying, meditate a couple times on becoming world champion and then it just happens. But depending on your level of dedication, bro, this will show you, like, if you really want this or not. And I promise this shit works like this, bro. Like, Just keep your thoughts positive, depending on what you're trying to, achieve. You feel me? Like, you're entitled to use your mind however you like. You feel me? But I feel like most people in general would want to use it for a constructive purpose. That's what I believe most of the human race is trying to do, is just create. And don't stay so focused on exactly how the ideal comes about, because this shit will come to you if you have an open enough mind. But that's why I keep saying have an open mind, is because it won't necessarily happen how you want it to, right? This is why I say you want to be specific, but not so damn specific, because I mean, you could become world champion in a lot of ways. You feel me? Like, there'd be disqualifications. There'd be maybe like the best guy could fucking die in a car accident, and then you fight a contender who's not as good. Like, this is just random fucking examples, right? Obviously, pretty extreme shit, but the universe is like that sometimes, bro. And I genuinely believe, regardless of the thing is that you want to attain, a relationship with a person, you want to break one of your records in terms of physical achievement, you want to change the way your body looks, you want to change the way your body performs, the way you think, the way you act, the fucking language you speak, like, any of these things are possible, bro. You just need to, like I said, you focus your thought in a relaxed, meditative state. Focus on the ideal which you wish to achieve. Second, give action to the world, because what you give is what you get. This is also very fucking important. What you give is what you get. So don't forget, have good energy about this, right? Because if you put out malice and you put out negativity, that's all you're going to get back. Put out positivity, you feel me, uplift other people, and you're going to get this back. You're going to feel better about achieving your goal as you're going about doing it. So give the world action. And the third thing is keep your fucking mind open, and you'll see whatever it is that you brought yourself to mentally, the place that you brought yourself to, it's going to resonate more and more in your external life. And you'll see this, and you'll see it grow. And the challenge is staying disciplined with it, because every day that you spend not doing this, not focusing on your ideal, and not giving the world action, and not keeping your mind open to it, is it's time wasted, bro. Or at least it's time that goes by where your energy wasn't spent manifesting that goal that you wish to achieve, right? It's being dissipated, it's going somewhere else. So it's not that you're necessarily getting nothing done, but at least as far as that goal and that idea that you were trying to bring yourself closer to, or rather that you were trying to bring closer to you, it hasn't moved because you didn't focus on it the same way you did in the past. You feel me? This is every single thing, bro. Anybody who's ever dedicated to anything, they might not be able to break it down and explain it that same way. They might have a whole different way of explaining it. They might say prayer brought them there. But prayer is, if you're really listening, bro, prayer is the exact same shit that I'm telling you, bro. You sit down, you feel me, you close your eyes, or you relax yourself, and you think clearly about anything. You feel me? It's not just something that you want. It doesn't have to be something that benefits you. You could pray for the world, bro. You could pray for anything. Same way you can imagine anything, bro. You can imagine more positivity, more light, and more love in the world, and you're gonna see that shit, bro. So no limitation with this shit, bro. Whatever it is you seek, I'm telling you, bro. Try your best and research the shit I'm talking about, bro. Like, find more videos. You feel me? Like, this shit really works, bro. You just have to use your mind. You need to really be dedicated to understanding the way it works, because everyone's mind is the same. The thoughts that you have in your head, they work the same way that they work in mine. It's seamless. It's like another you inside your head. But so many people don't give any real thought or real study to the way their mind actually works. And it's a shame, but you feel me, at the end of the day, like, some people are able to get it done without, like, really sitting down and, you know what I'm saying, taking time to actually, pick their own brain and see how their own shit works. But in general, bro, like, it works the same for everybody. Like, people have different methods, but the idea is you want to focus on the exact thing that you want to bring into your life, right? Into your scope of existence, right? And then once you do this, just give the world action. You can't just be sedentary all day. You can't just sit down and expect this shit to come to your doorstep. No, you have to move. You have to do things. You need to interact. You feel me? Put out your vibration, because what you get is what you give. So think about it. You're sending energy this way after you've already focused on your ideal. Now, once your ideal is focused, it's all around you. You feel me? This is the energy that you're sending out to the world. Whatever the fuck that frequency is, only a matching frequency can catch that. So it's gonna catch it and send it back, and it's gonna come back to you, and you're gonna see it, bro. Now, I know that shit, I don't know, that shit I don't care how that shit sound to y'all niggas, bro. Just pay attention to what the fuck I'm saying, and try your best to implement it, you feel me? I feel like this shit could help a lot of y'all. Try the shit. If it doesn't, my bad to have wasted time. But if you believe in this shit, bro, and you really think about it, I might not be saying it exactly the way you like it, but try to apply it yourself, bro. I'm telling you, it's a beautiful thing.